Greetings and salutations. It's been a while since we've talked about a new show for this series. And, well, Star Wars had a new show. Let's talk about that. In this case, Star Wars Skeleton Crew. And yeah, this was a new one that was trying to get its, some of its ideas, looking back at the 80s from, Amblin's, films and all that. So we're going to look at this show, and we're going to look at the first episode. In this case, could this be a real adventure? What happened in it? Well, kids from an ordinary planet discover a surprising secret in that, say, a group of them discovers what they believe could be a Jedi temple.
You are in violation of school attendance protocols. Come with me.
Okay.
But what actually it is a ship. And it basically takes them away from where their home is and takes them into deep space. I gotta say that, yeah, it's been a while since, I kind of enjoyed, Ahsoka, the show Ahsoka.
You lack conviction.
I didn't really watch much of The Acolyte, mostly because I had to watch more episodes for these shows, so my time was a bit busy with that. So, but with me having to watch this show for this show, it's yeah, sure. And I gotta say, I kind of like that the characters in this, especially for the beginning of it, we have at the beginning of the episode, in which Captain Silvo, he's raiding a ship, and basically they go oh.
Good men's lives lost for a single measly credit.
Shit. There's no currency on there. So then they basically go, well, off you go, Captain. And then we get, go to some new characters. In this case, Wim, Neil, and as well as Fern and KB. And I gotta say that I kind of like the world in that at first, when they're on the planet, that everyone is basically saying, okay, when it comes to their jobs, because in the beginning of the episode, they are trying, in this episode, they are trying to, in a way, say, okay, the most important thing you need to do, because these are school kids, they are having to say, okay, to get anywhere, you need to be able to be an analyst, or something like that. And no one really questions it. And I kind of like how, Wim, he's basically just wanting to do something different. He wants to go on his own adventure. He wants to be someone who can take that bit of venture, but at the same time use it to help those other in a way. And I do kind of like the idea that the Jedi, everyone knows who they are. They're almost like celebrities. Not total celebrities, but say, oh, yeah, everyone knows they are. They, kids are, going, say, they're, things that we would do, when I was growing up, that, and all that. And, yeah, I find that kind of, yeah, that's kind of fun, because, looking back, when the prequel series was coming out, we all did that. don't lie, we all did. And I do kind of like how all the kids are basically like when they get on the ship, like there's like say some spooky stuff, like remains of the old crew and all that. And at the same time, I do like when basically the ship takes off. That is pretty cool. And yeah, I think in this episode, since it was directed by John Watts, who did the Spider-Man home films, he did a pretty good job. I think he was also the showrunner for this series. I kind of liked it. I kind of like how, yeah, basically all these kids, they're basically doing their own thing, but at the same time they need to come together as a group. So yeah, I kind of liked it. I kind of like all the, the alien creatures designs and all that for some of the characters, and also kind of like, KB's, her, like, her visor kind of reminds me of something I would have seen in Star Trek. But yeah, I kind of liked it. See you next time.